like the collaboration of in the beginning with asking him when the dynasty would die. If ever.
That was good. That was nicely cut.
Thank you. Edition 1 of the Riverdale Gazette was released a couple weeks ago. We've all had time to digest it, possibly wipe our asses with it. Bub, did you have anything, just like the Keeper Selection Show, anything that stuck out to you that you really enjoyed? Was it a fine piece? I've got some good feedback. Coach Phil actually let me know that he brought it to work for show and tell. He said it's the best Gazette yet, which really I appreciated.
Well, I read it on the toilet.
Which you should. Sure.
Immediately when I got it.
So you didn't necessarily have to go to the bathroom?
No. My girlfriend brought the mail in, and I had this big envelope, and I like to say envelope sometimes. And so I took it. I said, "Oh, all right, I'll be back." And I just went to the bathroom, and I did end up pooping.
Right.
But I just it wasn't like one of those immediate "oh, I gotta go." It was just like, "Nah, okay, yeah, I'll go."
Right.
But nothing really stuck out. But just great articles and some fun little things here and there, and I thought it was really good.
Excellent. Did you happen to notice the secret hidden item? Not really hidden, but on the cover, on the very front page, the cover photo of all of us. I don't remember this item being there when we all posed together, but there was an item in front of both you and Brian. You and Brian are actually kind of cute now. You're sitting on his lap, and you look very, very jubilant. But
I see that, and you know what? I'm actually looking at it right now.
It's right on the barrel.
Yeah, I see that. I don't know. Is that a can of whipped cream?
I think it's a penis enlarger.
Oh, it's a penis.
Yes.
It's a penis enlarger.
I don't know whose it is. I don't know if it's conveniently placed in front of both you and Brian or not. But if you happen to miss that, folks, go ahead and check it out on the cover photo.
You know what? I should have looked at this more in depth. Is Will handcuffed?
Yeah, you don't remember the rule that we in place?
No, I do. I just didn't see it in the picture.
Yes,
I like that.
Will is handcuffed, and I think the reason why is because in every picture of Will, until he shows up to a mid-season hangout, he will be handcuffed.
I like it.
Okay. We may have just gotten our first Joe Bucking right there when Will's listening to this. I don't know if he's aware of this, but hey. He's got to make it happen. Yeah. What he's got to do.
Hey, I predicted him to go all the way.
You did.
He's going to do it.
You did. We're not going to go over all the new rules and policies that was already covered in the edition 1 of the Gazette. You just farted, Bub. I appreciate that. That's one of many farts I'm sure that will occur on the air live here in the Tom Berkowitz Trucking Riverdale Studios. But I do want to talk about two quick rules. The ultimate tie. This is something that we kind of being a little bit proactive versus reactive. Yes. It hasn't happened yet, but I certainly think it could happen. Basically what it is when you face somebody, if you guys tie, which obviously happens when your starting lineup ties, let's say it's 101, 101, and then it goes to your bench points. We all know that. Brandon certainly does from Dynasty Bowl 8. And whoever's bench points has the most points wins the matchup. What the fuck would happen if your bench points are tied, Buck?
I don't know, Eric. What would happen?
Well, that's what this ultimate tie rule is now. We have put into place that if that occurs, your starting lineup and your bench both tie. We're not following CBS's asshole rules where it's like the team with the best winning percentage in your division on Wednesdays against divisional opponents with the win, blah, blah, blah. No, fuck that. We're not playing by their rules anymore. We're not. We have our own rule, and what would happen is that those two coaches involved in that tie would be on the upcoming Dynasty Podcast show to partake in, I think, a 2 to 3 question Dynasty trivia contest. Probably three. Knowing us, it would be 3.
Well, I mean, I just basic, if it's
right.
2. And
See, that's why you're here, bud. That's why you're here.
Actually, it wouldn't matter because it's not like they're going head-to-head. Like, it's not like player A can get it right and player B can. They can both get it right, so it could be 2 questions.
Okay. Well,
or 3.
2 or 3.
Either way.
2 to 3.
Either way's fine.
Either way. 3.
Either way.
So that's how that would be determined. That's how that matchup would be determined. And then the Brian Tavaleri draft pick for a Bear rule, which I think kind of spurred into action last draft. I don't know if Brian was concussed via many unnecessary nerfings to the head, but he was trying to trade a late draft pick, and for I think it was maybe with Chris for a Bear at some point.
Yes, I think it was.
And though it was funny, Bub and I kind of didn't let it happen just because there was no rule about it, and we didn't where do you draw the line, and so we didn't let it happen then. But we talked about it during the Dynasty board member meetings, which actually went pretty good this year, Bub.
Yes.
And we implemented this rule, which basically states that starting now, you can now trade any draft pick from the 10th round on for a material possession other than cash. So I couldn't be like, hey, Bob, I'll trade you a 12th round pick for $5. You can't do that, but basically anything else like children, pot, crack, alcohol, a cat, anything that you want to trade.
A rake.
A rake, anything.
A potted plant. Literally
anything. Hey,
besides cash.
Besides currency, or any form of currency.
Correct. No rubles,
right.
Brian.
Yes, or yen, yes. The Dynasty Bowl prep. Just got our second bucking right there. Wow, we're doing good. The Dynasty Bowl prep videos, quickly, I know I've been updating everyone a lot on this, but, with the new process of pre-filming these, they've been going great. We've already done half the league. 6 coaches have already done this. I'm planning on doing at least a few more, so I will be contacting you possibly within the next few months, and if I don't, then that means that next summer or next off season you will be contacted to do these videos. They've been going great, and the Pick'em Challenge, Bub, it's back.
It's back.
The Pick'em Challenge is back. Coach Ben Green has stepped up as a lead role. He's going to be the Pick'em coordinator. I believe Brandon helped in creating a spreadsheet to kind of, record keep everything. And I think the way it's going to work is Ben's going to be emailing the league, I think, on Tuesdays, reminding everyone to submit their Pick'em picks. It's just another cool feature that we have. CBS, the bastards, took it away for 1 year, but we got it back. Again, we're not playing by their rules anymore. But
fuck them.
Fuck it. So, a quick little easy way, even if you don't want to put any time, it takes 2 seconds just to submit some Pick'em picks, send them back over to Ben, and then I think on Friday or Saturday of each week he'll send out the email or the spreadsheet letting everyone know who everyone's picks are. So look out for that. The coaching achievements is also another feature here in the league. A couple years ago we implemented it, but Chris Heaney is really kind of taking it now to the next step, and with the assistance of myself and Brandon, we came up with some more achievements and updated some of the points, and even now there's negative achievements, like if you lose 10 games in a row or something like that. It's just a good way to kind of see where your franchise is compared to everyone else. Anything to add about the coaching achievement? I think Chris is going to be sending out weekly emails, or at least an email whenever an achievement is obtained. Nope. I'm sure we'll talk about it on the show as well.
Nothing to add.
Twitter and Facebook is up and running as usual. Nothing new to add there. Twitter's just really taken off. A lot of coaches love that. And but we've already talked a lot about, and provided a lot of updates here. But later on this show, let's talk about this show.
This show,
episode number 1.
It's our time down here.
It's our time down here. We're going to have our annual mock draft of the second round. We love this. We really had fun doing it last year. Again, one of your ideas, Bub. And we'll also have our first interactive segment.
Ooh.
First of many this season. Bub, do you know what today is?
Today is, it's not Saturday.
Nope, it's not
Saturday. Or maybe it is, depending on when you're listening. I don't know. What is today?
Today, 1 year ago, your life changed forever. It is the 1 year anniversary of Ren fucking Geyer on this show.
Oh my god.
1 year, can you believe it?
I literally have the biggest boner. Like it hurt. Hold on.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Yeah,
I gotta adjust.
Scaring me, but unfortunately, Ren Geyer is not going to be on this show. I'm gonna say it right now, at least within
my penis just went back into my body.
Well, he's not going to be on the interactive segment. You may want to listen to the whole show to see. He may or may not make an appearance during the show. So I'm just
my boner's back.
But I'm not even shitting you, right? He had double knee replacement surgery recently.
Guy's a trooper.
He's recovering. But Bob, we got the next best thing. He is a Nerf enthusiast. He is a Nerf blogger. He literally he has a website, blogs about Nerf all day, every day. He's a Nerf expert. I'm fairly certain he's a virgin. He nerfs all the time. He's like our age, so I think he might be retarded, but his name is Mike Lovejoy.
Mike Lovejoy, good friend of mine.
Really?
No, he might be after this show though.
Well, if you listeners are thinking about upgrading your Nerf weapon before the draft, or if you're one of the few that don't bring a weapon and you're looking to get one, you're going to want to listen to this. We're going to talk to a little bit about Nerf and what guns you may want to look out for. And Lovejoy, that's kind of an interesting last name considering he's probably never seen a vagina.
No.